Welcome to the launch of Lessons with Liam. It is really the culmination of the desire to produce something of exceptional quality, and that is exactly what everyone who is involved in this book has managed to attain. Liam was born in Dublin, where he began his career at the tender age of 14, and from there he worked in some of the best restaurants in Ireland, Europe and Australia. He also worked along culinary icons like Dietmar Sawyer, Michel Roux Sr., Sean Hill, Richard Corrigan, Mark Edwards and renowned master of wine Jancis Robinson.
What is your feeling in terms of you mentioned in the intro that a lot of people make creative food, but they're missing the basics and their food is falling short. Tell us a little bit more about what the building blocks of the book, what it's all about.
I think a huge part of the book is an awful lot of people who come to the cookery school. You know, they've well-travelled, they've eaten in all the top restaurants in South Africa and London and New York and wherever. And they're all very keen cooks. But I think where an awful lot of people fall down, and it's not just home cooks, it's also young chefs. This book is also aimed at young chefs.
I would say a fair older chefs. There's a fair few older chefs who can do
probably also
some of the basics.
But I mean, if you don't know the basics of, and it's the same with, you know, it's not just food. It's winemaking, it's driving, it's probably horse riding, it's probably every single thing you can think of. If you don't know the basics, you're going to end up falling off the horse, or you end up going to over-season a dish or overcook it or whatever. But a lot of people just don't know the basics, and it really restrains you from going forward. So that's what we tried to put in the book, because once you know the basics, then you can be as creative as you want. But you find an awful lot of people are over-creative and they don't know the basics, and it ends out with a shocking dish. So what we've tried to do is just put the very simple basics, because a lot of cookery books take it for granted that everybody knows how to make a beurre blanc, or everybody knows how to make a reduction, or they understand what the word monte means, or they understand a brunoise or a julienne or whatever it is. So we try to put a little of that into the book. I think it goes all back to the basics, is taking the ingredient that you've got, and if it's in its prime, just been doing, if it's the best tomato ever, slice it, put a little bit of olive oil on it, a little bit of vinegar, and serve it. That's it. So enjoy the rest of the evening, please. There's more food, and yeah, thank you all for coming. And Pete, for coming through as well. Thank you very much.